The galaxy had not seen light like this in thousands of years. Ryan's beacon, a massive burst of white Aegis energy, had spread across the spiral arms, awakening dormant civilizations and long-lost architect relics. From ruined moons to hidden nebula cities, species across the cosmos began answering the call. But light always casts a shadow, and in the deepest corners of space, that shadow began to move. 1. The rise of the Void Empire. Beyond the edge of the Milky Way lies the Abyss Gate, a cosmic wound in space. Once it was a prison, a seal created by the first architects to trap an ancient evil. Now it was glowing again, pulsing like a heart. Inside its darkness, the Void King stood upon a rising throne of obsidian. His form had grown 10 times larger than before, cracks of red void fire burning across his armor. All around him floated fragments of Oblivion Prime, assembling into a jagged fortress city. Void King, he returned as light, and so I shall return as shadow. He extended his hand. The darkness rippled outward, capturing dying stars, shattered ships, and forgotten machines, fusing them into monstrous shapes. These were the Voidborn living shadows, each powered by negative Aegis energy. World after world fell, not by fire, but by corruption. Entire civilizations were turned to ash, their souls absorbed into the Void King's growing power. 2. Mars under siege of light on Mars. The Aegis beacon continued shining, surrounding the planet in a shield of white golden energy. Architect towers hummed in harmony with human satellites. The newly formed Galactic Alliance of Light assembled in orbit, hundreds of fleets, each from a different star system. Inside the Aegis core chamber, Ryan hovered in midair, meditating. His white Aegis form flickered with power, but his face showed exhaustion. Aria entered, wearing her upgraded command armor.
Aria, the fleets are ready.
But you haven't rested in 3 days. Ryan, light doesn't sleep. She stepped closer.
Aria,
Ryan, you're still human. At least, part of you is. Ryan opened his eyes, glowing bright, but softened by memory. Ryan, I don't know how much human is left. Eryndal approached, his crystalline form warming with concern. Eryndal, you walk a path we once feared. To wield both light and void is to walk between life and extinction. Ryan slowly descended to the floor. Ryan, if I don't walk it, the galaxy dies. 3. The destroyed planet Vorelius. Hours later, the Alliance fleet jumped through hyperspace toward the first corrupted system. Vorelius, once the home of a peaceful crystalline species. What they found was horror. The planet had been hollowed out from inside, turned into a giant black sphere. Shadow-like tendrils wrapped around it like claws. Billions of faint screams echoed through space. Aria felt her knees weaken. Aria, my God. Ryan placed a hand on her shoulder, calming her. Ryan, he's showing us what happens if we fail. The Voidborn emerged from the planet, thousands of them. Massive beasts made of red lightning and black stone, each shaped like a twisted reflection of living beings. Ryan through telepathic projection. All Alliance, UNITs, formed the Aegis Wall. The fleets moved into formation, creating a vast semicircle. Architect ships produced blue shields. Human battleships launched nuclear spears, and alien crafts fired energy waves unique to their species. The battle was devastating. Every explosion illuminated the darkness for moments before being swallowed again. Ryan teleported to the center of space, channeling Aegis energy from his chest. A massive white blade of pure light formed in his hand. He sliced through the Voidborn, cutting entire waves in half, but every strike drained his energy. Ryan's straining. They're endless. He's using the corrupted souls of worlds. 4. The first contact with the Void King, the battlefield froze. Every Voidborn stopped moving at the same moment, turning their heads to the darkness of space. A red fissure cracked open, and from it, the colossal face of the Void King appeared. Bigger than planets. Void King, Ryan Cross. White Aegis, child of the light. I have seen your future. Do you wish to know it? Ryan clenched his light blade. Ryan, save your theatrics. The Void King laughed, the sound like collapsing mountains. Void King, you become me. A shockwave erupted from the fissure, striking Ryan directly. Pain tore through his being. Memories flashed, not his own, but the Void King's past. He saw the first architects creating the Aegis. He saw himself, another version of himself, sealing the Void King eons ago. He saw the moment darkness consumed the original architect, becoming the Void King. Void King, you are the reincarnation of the architect I once defeated. And soon, you will complete the cycle. Ryan screamed as void energy burned through him. Aria raced to her controls. Aria? Ryan? Hold on. He fell from the sky, crashing into an architect cruiser. His white aura cracked like broken glass. Ryan weak. Voice. Aria. He's trying to consume me. He wants the Aegis inside me. 5. The shattering of light as Ryan struggled to rise. The Void King spoke again. Void King. You cannot protect them. Light fades, but shadow endures. The Voidborn surged again, this time coated in void fire. Human ships exploded, architect vessels shattered. In minutes, a third of the Alliance was destroyed. Ryan forced himself to stand. White light erupted from his body, forming wings of pure energy. Ryan roaring. Light endures as long as there's one soul left to fight. He unleashed a blast so powerful it vaporized thousands of Voidborn at once. But the effort shattered part of his own form. His right arm dissolved into mist. Ryan, panting. I can't keep doing this. Aria shouted through comes, voice breaking. Aria, Ryan, fall back. You'll die. But Ryan only floated higher. Ryan, then let me die standing. 6. The world of light and the prophecy. Suddenly the ether realm flickered around him. Ryan found himself standing on a luminous plain, surrounded by thousands of glowing beings. They were the first architects. One stepped forward, a towering figure of gold and blue light. First architect, White Aegis. You are the key to the prophecy. Ryan, prophecy. First architect. Light will rise from flesh, darkness from memory. Balance will return when one becomes both. Ryan realized the truth. This prophecy wasn't about choosing light or shadow. It was about unifying them. Ryan, to defeat him, I have to accept the darkness inside me. The architect nodded. First architect. Not to be consumed by it, but to command it. The light world faded, and Ryan returned to real space with newfound strength. His form split into two energies. White, Aegis, light, and a swirling core of controlled black void energy. For the first time, Ryan wielded both. 7. The turning point, Ryan raised his arms, and the galaxy seemed to inhale. White and black energy merged, creating a massive celestial storm behind him. The Void King's face. To Void King's face. Void King, you dare mimic me. Ryan, no. I surpass you. He summoned a dual-forged weapon, half white light, half red void fire, the Eclipse Blade. With a single slash, the Void Fissure shattered, and the Void King recoiled, injured for the first time in millennia. The Alliance watched in awe as Ryan charged forward, faster than light. Ryan, this ends with me. He vanished into the darkness, straight toward the enemy throne.